Good Monday evening. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Everett here in the King 5 newsroom, and kind of a cool and showery start to the week here, but we've got more warmth on the way. In fact, temperatures could get in not only the low 70s, but possibly the mid 70s this week. Stay with me and I'll tell you a little bit more. Here's what we got going on right now. Clouds that are still lingering near the coast and up towards the mountains, where we did see a little bit of new snow this weekend. This is right around 6:23 that I'm taping this, so you can see still some daylight out there, still some clouds out there. Our theme is lather, rinse, and repeat. I know it's a bit of a cliche in the weather business, but cliches are cliches because they work. And that's exactly what we've got going on this week. Showers will be tapering tonight with clear skies and some cold temperatures, drying and warming through Thursday. That's when we can see those temperatures topping out in the 70s, and then the repeat part. We're going to see temperatures that will cool down again with some shower chances Friday into the weekend. But as it stands right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be a washout. 7-day forecast helping me to tell that story. Incremental warming. 60 is the average for this time of year, so we'll get there on Tuesday, add 5 degrees to that on Wednesday, and then really warm it up to warm temperature on Thursday before we cool it down, get it showery, and then start the whole process all over again on Monday. Happy Earth Day to you. Tuesday, we will be celebrating the Earth as we go across the Pacific Northwest here. Temperatures will be, well, average for this time of year. We'll get ourselves into the upper 50s by 6 p.m. and it looks like we could top out there near 60. The other story in weather is the Lyrid meteor shower that will be peaking overnight tonight. So between about midnight and 4 a.m., if you are in a place away from city lights and away from cloud cover, you could see about 10 to 20 meteors per hour. If you see some and get some good photos and videos, send them our way. We'd love to put them on King 5. Here's a big picture in the GOES 18 satellite, and somewhere under all of that cloud is Washington State. But you can see the steering flow is starting to pull that away from us. High temperatures across the region today. Again, we're about 2 to 3 degrees above average. So we saw 57s in Seattle, Tacoma, and Puyallup. 58 today in Olympia and Chehalis. 52 in Quileute. 54 today in Bellingham. And we saw 60 in Wenatchee. Rain really was concentrated over King County. So even though you see a big fat 0 over top of Seattle, as soon as you went a little further to the east towards, say, Bellevue or Renton or Issaquah, well, there was considerably more rain there. In fact, we got close to an inch and a half in some spots, and some new snow in the mountains. Speaking of cold stuff, as the skies clear tonight, those blue patches off towards Wenatchee and Yakima are frost advisories. They'll be in effect until 9 a.m. on Tuesday. Temps touching down about 31 degrees there, and then off towards the coast, we'll see temperatures getting down to the freezing mark off towards the southwestern portion of the state. So if you have any sensitive vegetation, and I know a lot of you have done some planting, make sure you're taking good care of those plants before you go in tonight. As we go overnight, well, again, the cloud cover may be a bit of an issue. So right after midnight, it looks like Puget Sound will be good. And then as we go into the overnight hours, right around 4 a.m., it looks like South Sound, Hood Canal, you're going to be pretty socked in there. So I don't think your chances of seeing meteors are very good. But in the foothills of Pierce and King, maybe Snohomish County, Skagit for sure, you have a pretty good shot at seeing the skies. And if you're near the Olympics, then lucky you, and you could be seeing some meteors out there tonight. Remember to bundle up. If you do that, it's going to be at the freezing mark in Olympia overnight tonight. 39 from Port Angeles, Port Townsend, Hoquiam, Quileute. We'll be seeing those cool temperatures there. Tacoma and Bremerton and Port Townsend getting in on the 39-degree train there as well. And Leavenworth touches right down at the freezing mark as well at 32. Putting the future into motion, again, we'll get those showers out of here and those clouds as well. So by the time we get into the overnight hours, again, the skies won't be completely obscured, but they're not going to be completely clear either. Some fog over top of Seattle and Everett in the early morning hours, and some pop-up showers up towards Skagit, Whatcom, and portions of Snohomish County through the day. But by sunset on Tuesday, things are clearing beautifully out there, and we get to take that into Wednesday. A few spotty showers over top of the mountains on Wednesday afternoon, but otherwise it looks like it clears beautifully for that really warm day on Thursday. Here's what it looks like in another sense. Again, the systems passing by are going to be well off towards our east, so we're just kind of catching scattered showers there. Wednesday, that clearing takes place. Beautiful on Thursday, and then the clouds and the new rain look like they'll move in on Friday. But as you can see, it doesn't look particularly well organized, and that's why I'm saying I don't think the weekend's going to be a washout. It's just not going to be warm and or dry. High temperatures for Earth Day will be in the low to mid 60s. In fact, we may get it slightly above average in Tacoma, Olympia, Puyallup, and Chehalis. Meanwhile, 58 along the coast. 7-day forecast shows lathering, rinsing, repeating. We're going to do it over and over again, where we start off cool and showery, we warm up wonderfully briefly into the 70s, and then we cool down and do the whole process all over again. In a nutshell, it's springtime in the Pacific Northwest. Get out and enjoy it. Whether you enjoy the cool and wet or whether you like the warm and dry, there's a little bit of something there for everybody. Happy Earth Day. Keep yourself warm, dry, and safe. From the King 5 Newsroom, I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Everett. We'll see you soon.